I have returned after a brief interlude. Okay, equal distribution. We'll give it a 4 on enjoyment because it was very easily solved once you figured out the math. Concept is a 5. Presentation, we'll give it a 5. It could be better, but we'll give it a 5. Use of limitation. It's like a no, it's a 1 because the limitation is only one chance. At no point in this thing did I only have one chance of anything. I mean, I guess technically on stage 1 when you had one line to draw. Comment. Alright, submissions. Back to submission page. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Actually, this one, I played this one. I already rated this one. We're just not gonna look at that rating. But this one gave me so much nostalgia. Because it's made with Unity, but it feels like it was made with Flash. Name a party game that you'd be surprised to see at an adult's birthday party. See, the thing is, you have to pick based on what is the most popular answer from the people who played, I guess. Musical chairs. In the tail. It's wild. That's why I got this. That's why I gave it the score I did, because it's very weird logic. I want to know where they got their numbers from. But it gave me so much nostalgia. That shit felt like it was straight off of, like, not Newgrounds, like not even Newgrounds. We're talking pre-Newgrounds, just random ass. Here's 1,000 Flash game bullshit website, or Neopets. It feels like a Neopets quiz, and I'm down with that. View submission page, submission ratings. Phantaclasm. Okay, let's see. If one terrarium is broken, the game ends. Alright. So what we got going on? That's a large screen. Hopefully there's a full screen button. We suggest playing full screen. Good. WSD? Okay. Oh. Oh, W is a jump? That's unusual. Plant seed in the dirt. Something feels weird about this shooting. And the enemies are very bullet spongy. Okay, game is broken. Oh, okay. That's recoverable health. Why are my shots curving like that? There's definitely some physics things going on here. Do those things have their own gravity? Oh yeah, that's definitely something that's happening. Is that expected? No, definitely expected. Okay, I think we've played enough of this game. Enjoyment. Give it a 2. It was very buggy. Concept. Give it a 4. I like the idea. I feel like it could be executed better. Presentation. We'll give it a 3. It's the art style is kind of neat. The audio was weird, and the use of limitation. I mean, this limitation is weird because it's. I don't know. We'll give it a 5 on use of the limitation. Fuck it. You got one shot, right? But it's just seems very reaching to basically just say you've got one life. That seems I almost made a platformer because I have no idea. I had no idea how to use the engine when I started this thing. I just fucking leapt into it. I was like, fuck it. I'll download Godot. We'll look up a fucking tutorial on making a game in the genre that I want to make, and I'll fucking wing it from there. And that's what I did. I watched like, I want to say 4 videos from the Heartbeast Godot 4 tutorial on a platformer. And then I watched like 5 minutes of another platforming course to figure out, of another platforming tutorial to figure out what one of the things that I wanted to do, and then I just kind of winged it from there. Where's it gone with that? Oh, uh, and my plan was like, okay, we'll just make this as basic as possible because I'm learning the engine. I was like, oh, this platformer, you got one life and game over, right? And that's the obvious, like, really low hanging fruit, easy answer. And then I decided to do it differently because I wanted to do more than that because I know that single life platformers are also rather unfun. Getting saved. Okay. Anyway, enough of the ranting. We'll go over here. Like I'm a fucking paragon of gameplay over here. Unfortunate Fate. What are you? Phaser for the software? Oh, HTML5 game creation suite. Okay. Lab Chirp. Free versatile sound effects generator. Okay, okay. Oh, this thing. Yeah. I've got this thing. I've never used it, but I've got it. I just use BFXR. It's a fucking classic from forever ago. I mean, look at this webpage. Tell me this webpage doesn't say this software is good as fuck. Uh, I mean, it's classic. It's CC0 effectively. Uh, Everything you make is yours, which is the part of the reason I like it. Okay, so Fortunate Fate. Made a day, made one day for the one and only mini jam. Okay, fair. I also had limited time. I think I had like 10 hours total over the course of the weekend. Shit happens. What we got going on? Hair green, eye googly. Okay. Hair blank. Hair green, eye googly. Okay, this is cool. I'm here for this. Eye normal, mouth neutral. Got hair blue, those two. Eyes narrow, that one. Hair green, there's a lot. Eye narrow, this one. Oh no! Okay. It's very simple. The art style is kind of neat. I feel like the only thing I would change for this game for a jam is to add some music. Or make this fade faster, maybe. Because it's fading out, right? Hair blue, eye googly, so it's obviously this one. Hair blank, check, eye googly. Probably this one. Neutral mouth shape, yeah. I appreciate the sound effects. Sound effects came out good. I might need to try Loud Chirp. I do have it. And the sprites are good. LMMS. It's kind of, yeah. That's that's a DAW. I hear no music, my guy. What did you make in LMMS? I'm gonna ask. Enjoyment. I like this one. Concept. I also like the concept. Presentation. It just needs music. And use the limitation. We're gonna go with the I'm gonna make a firm fucking answer here. If your limitation is you have one chance before a game over, we're gonna give it 3. Because it's good enough, but it could be better. Save rating. Alright. Let me do this. Wins. Especially need a rating. Just a single scratch card. Okay. Pico 8. Fuck yes. Alright. You have my attention. I have a soft spot for Pico 8. This was meant to be so much more, but the jam surprise limitation drastically altered my original idea. Well, that's the thing is, I was like, hey, I could pre-plan because like you're not supposed to start doing the jam, and you're not supposed to work on the jam before the jam starts, right? So in the spirit of things, sign up for the jam and put it out of your mind until the day of, right? That's in the spirit. From a practicality's sake, how the fuck are you supposed to be entered in a competition that you don't think about during the like week you're waiting for it to start? Like how does that even work? You don't, right? So I was originally like, okay, I'll figure out what genre I want to do, and I'll go ahead and start working on a genre because I was like, I'll just do a platformer, right? And I'll learn the platformers. I'll learn how to make a platformer in the engine. I'll figure out some scripts and stuff, and then technically speaking, that's pre-made assets because you can use pre-made assets. You can use any assets you already know, right? That's against the spirit, but I was like, you know what? That's the thing to do. I didn't do that because the aforementioned it's against the spirit, but also I was like, what if the limitation completely fucks me if I do this? And then I have to throw out all that stuff and I have to scramble to find something new. I was like, you know what? I'll chill and I'll wait till the day of, not waste any energy on it. And it worked out. I get this. We're gonna price is non-redeemable. Appreciate you. I got you, man. I love Pico 8. Is it a mouse game? It is. It needs a cursor. 4, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1. Nothing. Oh, 3. Wait, is that how that works? Connect 3 to win. Yeah, I didn't connect 3. 1, nothing. Yeah. Is that the entire game? I love Pico 8. I do. I have thoughts. Thought number 1, I'd really like a cursor. Ooh, why did that light up? Oh, it's because I finished. Okay. Finished unhiding it. That's kind of nice. A nice touch. Alright, view special pay. Enjoyment. We'll give that a 2. It's a scratch off game, man. I mean, concept. Give that a 2. It's fair. It's a really quick and easy game to make, and I get that, but it's also like there's not really a game here. You're kind of just unhiding things and looking at them. There's no game mechanics going on. I guess technically, I guess if you win, you get this win screen, which would be kind of cool, but it's completely randomized. We'll give the concept a 3 just because of that. Presentation. Give a 2. It evokes a like late 80s, early 90s PC aesthetic for a scratch card. Hard to do much with the Pico palette. But the main issue with the presentation is I have no mouse and I must scream. Use of limitation. Solid, we're going to give it 3 because that's what all of them need. Save rating. Post comment. Fuck me. Alright, submissions. How many more we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, sorry. 12, because I'm not playing mine again. I mean, I might, but we're not planning to play mine again. Wizard's Fortune. Unity. Ang. Players only have 1 chance to use the newt to clear the screen of slimes. Cookie's eating at least 15. All right, what you got going on? Fight against hordes of slimes to reach and see how far you get. You get a random upgrade at the start of every round. You can use the nuke ability with F to kill all slimes on screen, but carefully only have one chance to use it. I see what you did there. All right. What the fuck? Stick shooter with random power-ups based on time, I guess? I will say that firing in an arc directly in front isn't... Is this a twin stick? No, okay, so no controller support. So I would, if this was me, I would make the bullets go to the mouse and not straight ahead from the player's firing arm. I'm guessing, and this is just me, I'm guessing that they had a setup where they said, hey, make the player face wherever the fuck the mouse is, and then the bullet pattern is just a straight shot from there. And that cuts down significantly on the math you have to do. And I get that. That's some shit I would do. But also, like... I mean, this looks like one of my fucking games, honestly. All those slimes look almost identical to the shit that I made a while back. But, yeah. It would be better to do the math. Or, you can have the player face the mouse, clearly, right? Like the player's facing the mouse. Have the bullet face the mouse and have the bullet go straight. Have its origin set to the player's hand, so it's where it is. But have the bullet go straight to where the mouse is. Like, get the current mouse position, and then go straight to it. And just stop tracking the mouse once it launches. Easy solution with no math as well. Slimes are very slow. Assume it will overwhelm me at some point. Circle strafe. Circle strafe. I'm having to aim like slightly askew from the things, which is what I'm talking about. Just it would be an improvement to have it just go straight to the mouse. Other than that, I don't really have any complaints about it. I mean, obviously there's the whole enemy variety thing, but it's very simple game. It's a very short time frame. Enemy variety is a thing. You can tell it's a Unity game because of the way the effects are working here. I mean, it's fine. It's for a jam game, probably made in a handful of hours by a newer developer. This is totally fine. The graphics are fine. They're very presentable. They are. They also sort of evoke the whole like early aughts Flash game thing. Like it feels like I'm playing a Flash game with pixel art from the early aughts, which is kind of neat. We'll just go ahead and drop the nuke. I do like that. I like that. One at a time. That's kind of neat. Sure, there's a way to throw bombs, but I don't know what it is. Hold and click to shoot fireballs. Okay, not bad. We're gonna go here. Enjoyment, we'll give it a 3. Concept, we'll give it a 3. Presentation, we'll give it a 3. And use limitation. You've got 1 nuke, not 1 life, so we'll give it a 4. It's an improvement. This. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are complaining about the physics in the game, and I feel like two things would just immediately fix that problem is set the friction for the player much higher so they stop faster, and take out the variable jump arc, because there's only a slight difference between holding the jump and letting go of the jump. And if you just take out the variable jump arc, it makes it like, oh, you can jump to this platform every time. I don't have to worry about them accidentally failing because they didn't hold the button. Yeah, I appreciate that. We're gonna hit like on all of these, just because, hey, thanks for playing the game, and especially thanks for commenting on the game. I appreciate that. I will play every game that comments. That I'll do. If they have to be installed, but so be it. Unity, Blender, Sprite. Billionaire uses his fortune to build a satellite to defend Earth from aliens. Oh yeah, I'm sure a billionaire would love to do that. Totally. A to move counterclockwise, D to move clockwise. Is it just blocking shit? A bullet? Okay. That's a steady, consistent fire, so I get to choose between a shield and a bullet. Pulse shield. Oh, I get one power up per stage, I guess. Also, very slidey. You won? I guess I did. Interesting. Okay. Enjoyment, we'll put that at a 2. Concept, we'll put that at a 3. Presentation, we'll put that at a 2. Yeah, and limitation, we'll put that at a 3. Because we said 3, we're going to set 3. For all these, you got one life things, set 3. So, enjoyment, the game is, the mechanics are very slidey. Like, I don't know, it almost feels like it would be easier just to hold the direction in just one direction, like move clockwise or counterclockwise, and stop trying to change directions to move because of the way the friction works. Which, I mean, there's no friction in space. I get that. That's cool, but it doesn't feel good. Also, you have no control over the fire rate. It just kind of happens, and you're guaranteed to lose rather quickly because of the way the game is just like exponentially ramping up the power level of the enemies. And I have no idea how I won. That was weird. Concept, very simple concept. It's fine. Presentation, it's literally pill cylinders, which is fine, but it's just very basic. I do like the way the Earth looks. Up at warehouse, explosion, laser fire. So this was sounds, looks like. And then I think the Earth is pixel. Yeah, no, it's just a globe with a pixel art thing. Yeah, I don't hate on that. It's just save. Missions ratings. Alien Augur. Ooh, it's gonna have some nice artwork. RPG Maker. Alright. I haven't played one of those games in I haven't played one of those games since To the Moon. That game destroyed me. Multiple fail states, no saving. Last thing I remember is going to bed at your usual hours. Nothing was any different except maybe for the glare that you could just make out in the dark. You weren't bothered by it though. You pinch yourself. You heard it works in the media. Do anything? Shoot, you tried. Familiarize yourself with your surroundings. That's when it hits you that you were punched on a desk, and that's what's that, a coffee stain? At least it looks like it. As you rub your eyes, you can see that you're in the dusty room. Everything is so disheveled and antique, you wonder whether you can actually travel back in time. No way. Any of this was built to code. There are a bunch. Nothing is built to fucking code. Nothing is ever built to fucking code. There are a bunch of papers splayed in front of you, as worn as everything else. As you wake up, you start feeling more anxious about the whole situation when, blam, some sort of insectoid creature has startled you by slamming some more papers on the table next to you. Process happens. Okay. Finally awake. Slackers be the end of this company. Who, what, where? You didn't know. Yeah. What you looking at? Like a fly deer in the floodlights. Okay. Works too. Taking it back, you actually know it seems to aggravate the creature. You can hope you haven't made it worse for yourself. You can only good. In the wrong place, wrong time, or that's how they'll all say. I don't know how we get ye augers. All I know is that this is my great great grandpa's business and a man's gotta run it. Because ye came from who knows where, a whole lot of people think that some sort of special divinator. Me. Bunk. Okay. Well, you know, folks pay good money for this stuff. Let's keep it that way. When folks come knocking, you give them a prediction now. We won't cheat you. Okay, an actual auger. Okay. Now we cheat a little. Here's a pile of papers. Be your lifeline. You read. You figure out what to tell them. It's simple. You get cracking. Okay. His insectance scurries away. You can't help but feel that. Oh, that was ending. First client comes to the door. Short girl looks normal enough, but you are seeing a few things. Or does she really have her eyes and mouth swapped? Power keys to move the cursor around. Z to click confirm. X to cancel. You can use your mouse to play the game, but mind, it's an RPG Maker title, so be careful. Okay. Oh. Pixel art is fucking sick. I'm gonna be real with you. Before we talk, we're gonna grab papers. What's going on here? How about... Okay. Okay, I'm not reading aloud because it'll take way too long. Yeah, one thing I'll do, I'll give presentation like a fucking 10. Okay, so I don't have the patience to finish this right now. However, I will add this to a collection. Come back to later. Okay, enjoyment. I'll give it a 3. I'm not a visual novel person. That's a personal. This is a personal rating. Concept, we'll give it a 5. And presentation, we'll give it a 5. And limitation, it's a 1 life game. We're giving them all 3s. I will say, if you swapped off RPG Maker and used literally any other engine, it would drastically improve things. Like the whole, they're using a character for the cursor movement. Greatly ruins the fucking experience there. There's visual novel engines that would be much better suited to this kind of thing. And then there's the obvious like Godot or even Pico 8, but Pico 8 is very limited in what you can do with like palettes and stuff. Godot would be a great engine for this. Good shit. Good shit. Good luck, huh? 3.5.2. Not using Godot 4 is a fucking. Also, it's Go Dot. This is such a so odd. Yeah. Not using Godot 4 is a choice. I don't have any information on how to play the game. I guess we just have to figure it out as we go. Or not at all because the load is frozen. I'm gonna try and refresh. Game. I guess we'll let that set for a second. Godot usually stops like towards the end of the bar, not right the fuck there. That's such a weird spot. Then loads after a minute. Eh. I can call it. Sorry, my dude. Can't play the game. Seen this art a time or two. It's a team. What we got going on? A Unity? Okay. Incorporated as a top-down shooter where you carry 1 chance at standing up against a wave of enemies. That's better than 1 life. I'd take 1 power up over 1 life for this jam every time. What we got going on? Let's see. Card type matter? Oh, it does, apparently. The dash, which is neat. Oh, okay. What? Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay. I guess technically it's a 1 life game, but it's a 2 life game. You got one extra thing. We'll give it a 3 for the limitation, just to make it fair. Weird physics thing we got going on here. This motherfucker has a shotgun. That seems unfair. So if I'm understanding the mechanics right, I have a spade, and a spade is up next. So this dude comes at me. Hit him with a spade. Hit him with another spade. Oh. He's a club. I do not understand. Very odd. Appreciate the volume. Let's go with a 4 for that. Concept, we'll give a 4. Presentation, give a 4. Use of limitation, we'll give a 3. Definitely one of the more fleshed out games on this list. Sands of Fortuna. Multiple people on the team. After collecting a few clues to uncover which artifact is, the player has only one chance to take it right. Okay. W and D for movement. That's very odd. Space to jump. E to interact. F to toggle. Okay, that's a control scheme. Let's see if it makes sense in context. WASD for movement. I appreciate the artwork. Camera is very aggressive. Oh, that's way better. I mean, it's still aggressive. Like, there's no easing whatsoever to the camera, but it's less aggressive. Oh, what the fuck? I lost 2 health by just walking into the room. Trying to press E. I feel like from a programming perspective, like the game needs some work. It's a little buggy. Got the wrong artifact for that, you lose. Okay. I can certainly appreciate what's here. We love that logo. Thank you, Kenny, for giving us those logos. Enjoyment, we'll give it a 3. Very buggy. We'll go to 3. Concept, we'll give it a 4. Well, we'll give it a 3. It's a basic platformer. Presentation, we'll give presentation a 5 because the visuals and the sound effects are good. Use limitation, we'll give a 3. We'll move on. There wasn't anything that I wanted to comment about it, other than, I guess, I just want to help out if that's possible. Missions, ratings. What else do we have? We have one chance match shoot. Unity Affinity Designer. I've not heard of that one. What we got for Affinity Designer? An award-winning graphic design tool. Interesting. Looking like Coral Painter over here. You have one chance to defeat the enemy with a bullet of the same color. If you do not do it right, the enemy becomes invincible. Fortune is related to the weapon. Bullet color is selected randomly. It's better than one life. Change weapon color. Okay, so match the color. Gotcha. Those clicks are me trying to cycle through weapons. My homeboy's invincible, so I just have to kind of... Does anything else happen? Do any more enemies spawn? Does he ever despawn? Okay, there's the enemy that spawned. The concept is neat. I don't hate the artwork either. I kind of like this weird, like, sketchpad style. I continue to get more Macmillan vibes from this artwork. The physics are weird. Movement is weird. I don't understand the weapon switching concept because I'm clicking. Like every time you hear that sound, it's me clicking, but the weapons are changing at unknowable intervals. They're also changing after shooting sometimes. Oh hey. Okay. So this is a universal weapon that kills everything? Nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, I can get down with this. Fuck. As expected, it gets like nigh impossible very quickly. Oh, there's the guys just spawning dudes. Fuck those guys. Alright. Blue. Am I... Okay, I can die. I was like, I'm touching these dudes and nothing's happening. And we got enemy variety. We got a simple concept that's executed decently. Controls are a little weird. Interesting. Okay. Submission page. Enjoyment, we'll give it a 4. That was decent. Concept, we'll give it a 4. Presentation, we'll give it a 4. Use of limitation. We'll give that a 4. That's better than One Life. My only complaint is just basic like game feel issues, like the clicking an unknowable number of times to switch weapons when you have to switch weapons with to hit with a certain weapon. That kind of sucks. And then the movement mechanics are weird, and the aiming mechanics feel weird. But that's definitely one of the highlights of the jam so far. Missions in need of rating. Lucky shot. You have just one shot to clear the stage. Depends on the chance and fortune. Not a big fan of just pure gambling. Pull the ball to launch it and hit the bell. Please don't hate me. Okay. Okay. Doesn't feel like luck. Definitely a pretty strong aspect of skill here. I'll give use limitation like a 2, honestly, because this isn't even 1 life. This is like one ball. Like, I don't even know how to put this. It's like saying a random pinball game is one chance because you haven't put a quarter in yet. But all you have to do to put in a quarter is just wait like 2 seconds. All in all, this is I think I'm done. I get the idea. All in all, enjoyment. We'll give that a 5. Concept, we'll give it a 5 as well. That's a good one. Presentation, we'll give that a 5. Use limitation, we'll give that a 2. That was pretty good. I'm here for it. Yeah. I appreciate this whole thing. This is pretty good. Mission Bounty Bill. I've seen this one on the jam screen, and it looked like it's going to be high up there. It's definitely got presentation down, looks like. Unity and Sprite. Guns can only hold 1 shot. Bullets must be picked up after being shot. Hell yeah. So it's a twin stick shooter, effectively. Presentation is great. So let me just shoot this rock. How far away does the bullet go? Not far. Fuck. Okay. So I shot. I missed. Can I pick up more than 1 bullet? No. But I can pick up other people's bullets. This might be the best game of the jam so far. That last game was a hard competitor, truly, because I liked it. It's very simple. It was just one of those things where it's like, it's going to be tedious, and if I'm going to play that game, I want to sit down and actually just, like, play it with something in the background. I don't want to play it while I'm streaming. It feels like I'm playing Nerf. And I can't be hating on that. Like, I think if you rethemed this with with Nerf darts, but with the single shot Nerf guns, you know the ones you see at the dollar store for like $1. That's like, it comes with 2 darts, and you put the dart in at the end of the barrel, pull back a thing, and then pull the trigger to shoot it. And that's the entirety of the thing. I feel like I'm playing that, where everyone starts out with 1 dart, and you can only shoot the dart that you have. Yeah, I'm pretty, like, it's a very simple concept. I will say that, like, I would like to see some variety here. For a game jam game, this is perfect, right? Like, it's very simple, very low scope. Presentation's great. Music's fine. I'm waiting. I see 4 stars up on the top left. I'm waiting to hit 5 to see if anything changes. But for a jam game, this is great. If they were going to expand this concept, I would like to see it expanded by giving some enemy variety. Because as of right now, there's none. And I will say that the limitation goes away pretty quickly once there's like 17 people on the screen, because you're getting a lot of bullets really fast. 5 stars. Nothing has come up. Right click, special ready. Oh shit! That was cool. Okay, okay. I'll give it one more shot because I want to see that special again. But I think it's like just a piercing bullet. Die, bitch. The desire is to pick up the bullets, but there's only one bullet you can pick up. Yeah, no, this is pretty decent. Again, someone's using the shooting mechanics that are like straight fire from the barrel instead of going to the mouse. Like in a game like this, you want the mouse to be a target reticle, right? And you want your bullets to go to that target reticle, but like that's not. And I get it. Again, it's easy math. Because you just like, I'm going to point the gun in this direction. It's going to come from the gun pivots on the player. These are all things you can do without math, right? Ah, fuck, I got hit. M plus tab, M plus thing, okay. Okay, okay. I was right, it is a piercing bullet. I don't hate this. This is pretty good. Yeah. Enjoyment, 5. Concept, 5. Presentation, 5. Use of limitation, 5. This, as of right now, is the jam winner for me. It's my personal jam winner. In case it doesn't save it, I want to make sure that comment gets posted. That was good shit. I really appreciate that. That was some good shit. Alright, Spree's Heist. I do feel bad for these people that are like these guys, because install game. Well, this guy in particular is like hooking into your itch account, which I love the concept. I love the concept. You know what? Not even gonna play it. I'm gonna give use limitation of 5. Fuck, I can't. I would like to give this person use limitation of 5. They should win the use of limitation flat out because it's 1 gameplay per account. But I'm not giving someone access to my account to play the game. I'm just not. Sorry. But for the rest of these guys up here, I feel bad for them because they're install games, and install games always do terribly in jams. Because, I mean, you have security issues, you have compatibility issues, you have the time and effort that was required to install. People just don't do that. If your engine has the capability to export to web, Unity does. Unity does. Unity does. Godot does. Like, I'm willing to bet that the vast majority of these, Game Maker Studio also, I actually don't know if Game Maker Studio does or not. But I'm willing to bet that the vast majority of these are using Unity or Godot and or RPG Maker. All of those export to the web just fine. You should be putting it in the web. That's just what you should be doing for sure. Friggy's Heist. Construct 3. You only have 1 chance to steal a witch's treasure. That's another 1 life game. What happened? Rip. Just to be fair, because I was fair to everybody else. We'll give it a second just to see if it loads. Okay, it loaded. Thank God. Alright, can I skip this? I don't know what the controls are. Okay. Wow, that's a hell of a jump. Got snatched. Construct 3, from my understanding, is a very cool, like, beginner developer engine. How will I eat my soup now? Oh god, power-ups are kind of busted unless the witch speeds up between games. She does. Damn. That's a cool concept. I don't think I want to try and finish it. Also, I seem to be stuck on the page. That's not great. There we go. Sure. Presentation's good. The enjoyment's good. Concept's good. Presentation's good. Use limitation 3. And just one life games, they get a 3 for use limitation because that's like, I feel like on a 3 out of 5 on a 5-star rating system where you can't do 2.5, 3 stars is you did the minimum, right? That's the rating you give. That's the rating you do for 3 stars. 2 stars is you're slightly below minimum. 4 stars is you're good, and 5 stars is you're perfect, right? 3 stars, bare minimum. You got 1 life. That's the bare minimum for this particular jam. Budget bounty. Okay. You only get 1 bullet. All right. Controls: mouse aim, left click to shoot, right click to speed up time, R to restart level. Okay. Oh, this is a mobile game, outright. One green carpet to move. Okay, okay. Do I have ricochets at all? No. Got it. Yeah, the 3 bullet thing, that's clearly a mobile game kind of tie-in. I do have ricochets. Nice. Am I supposed to kill the bystander? No. I'm only getting two bullets. Whatever, that's fine. I killed a bystander, and I broke a couch. Breaking the couch somehow qualified? Okay. To the next level. Let's, right click to speed up time is nice. Couch fucked me. Okay. How long will the bullet go? Not bad. Not a bad game. I'll get back to this mission page. Yes. Jump, we'll give it a 4. Concept, we'll give it a 4. Presentation, we'll give it a 4. And use limitation, we'll give it a 4. Missions, back to submission. Digging for fortune. You got, fam. Unity, Aseprite, FL Studio, Visual Studio, and Git. All right, y'all are speaking my language, except for the Unity part. I hate fucking Unity. I've always hated fucking Unity. My first game jam was in Unity back God, when did Super Street Fighter 4 come out? Way the fuck back when. And I've never liked it since. Your minor. Okay. Small game. If I be my friend. What are the controls? Just figure it out. Oh. We've effectively got rocket jumps. The classic Game Maker's Toolkit shoot to move. I mean, it's a simple concept, but it works. Is it just how much can I get at a time, or do I need to try and get out? This would be better if I had a full screen option. Oh no, click me out broke the music. There we go. I wonder if this is Spelunky style random level generation, where it's pseudo-random, or if it's proper, like, we running completely off an algorithm kind of generation. Like, what's our method of generation here? Do I need to get out? I'm gonna say I don't need to get out. That screen shake is excessive. Oh, you couldn't make it out in time. Skill issue. Okay. Play again. Main menu, play again. Give me something. So is there a way out? Maybe this isn't random level generation. Looking awful similar. Let me refresh the page, check the tutorial. Yeah, a full screen would be massively beneficial. Place to jump. Let's very specifically click on a thing. Okay. Sure, we can do that. Skill issue, I appreciate that. What happens if I just get like this and then just hang out here for a minute and a half? Presentation's good. I like the sprite art. Again, it feels a lot like early aughts Flash game sprite art. And I'll never hate on that. Just going to wait. Also, this is another free limitation thing, because once again, one life. Like, that's just the lowest hanging fruit for limitations. I mean, it's fine. So the most game jams are like, here is your theme, and here's your limitation, and limitation is announced day of, and limitation is something mechanical, like you can only use one button, you can only use 4 colors, you can, you know, things like that. The limitation for mini jam is like a second theme, effectively, and the first theme, the quote-unquote theme, is optional, right? They did good with the theme here. There really should be a theme vote too, but there's not. But the limitation is required. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Simple, simple. Is it the same stage every time? Looks like it. So the limitation for mini jam is essentially a second theme. It's a word or phrase or statement, and it's a very broad thing that you can interpret however you want to. So I get that this limitation being only one chance makes it much more. I don't know. It's very hard to come up with something that is only one chance, but I feel like the first thing you think of when you think of making a game that with a limitation of only one chance is, here's the game, you've got one life. We'll give it a 4, concept we'll give it a 4, presentation we'll give it a 5 because it's really good. Use limitation 3. Did I finish all of the web-based set things? Yep. All but my own, and I can't vote on it. I guess we'll play it one more time. That wasn't bad. Thank God for asset packs, man, because I would not have had a time to make a game with the like 10 hours I had if I had to make all the assets myself. Thank you, Kenny, for the visuals. The sprite work is almost entirely him. Like the crane machine, I made the glass. The crane, I made the crane. The locked door is just his door but modified with a lock put on it. And the lock, I didn't even make the lock. I stole the lock off of one of his lock boxes. And the crane, I didn't even make the whole crane, right? Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, the only one chance for this is in multiple places. If you die, everything that you've done on the stage so far will be erased, right? But if you fail to get the key, so this is another thing. He had a lever that I went back and forth, and I just took the middle lever and I slapped glass on it to make the crane machine. The jump sound and the key collect sound and the coin collect sound, I made all of those with VFXR. Everything else, all the assets were asset pack assets. The music came from the Humble Bundle that's running right now, I think. Or it might not be running anymore. The other sound effects came from just random-ass Humble Bundle sound effects packs I happen to have over the years. I couldn't even tell you off the top of my head which ones they were. For some reason, my dumbass keeps jumping into that spike. And that spike's only there to kill yourself if you fuck up and don't get the coin. But I see it for some reason, I'm like, ooh, jump into spike. Boink. I actually made some assets for this, and I was like, you know, my assets don't really fit the design of Kenny's sprite work, so I had to just go with whatever I could find for Kenny. Which I can't complain, it's good. And the music is also from that same jam, that same Humble Bundle. I think both of them are from the Chiptune bundles. Chiptune packs. Alright, anyway. Alien Augur, yeah. Yeah, no, these people, like... Yeah, like these guys did good shit, just outright. Like that's the visuals in this thing are fantastic. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Fucking cute. I wish I had that kind of artistic talent. Alright, yeah, that's all the jam games. Except the ones that have to be installed, and I just don't think I want to install anything. If something's like obviously very good, Godot and Ace Sprite, it just I feel like you no, I'm out. I'm out. Just as a tip for anyone that does jams, and I understand that like I am not a paragon of game development. I've entered like 6 jams in my entire career. Literally 6 jams in my entire career. 5 that are here, and then 1 that existed before Itch did. I don't even remember what the name of the website was that I did it on. Game Jolt. That still exists. It might, but I'm not gonna try and sign in. Well, I guess I can. Let me just hide the window capture for a second. I just want to log in. Or after I picked my actual name. Not a robot. You must approve this device. Check your email. Alright, fine. Alright. Does this still have my shit? I guess I can re-show the window here. Your games. Yeah. Yeah. 1 jam submitted when? It was for Tag Jam. The Arbitrary Game Jam. That's what it was called. Tag Jam 18. Does it have a submission date on this page? No. Not that I see anyway. 206 views, 6 likes. This will tell me when it was.
Hello, my name's Jupiter.
I did watch this video back then. 2015. Yeah. I don't know what version Unity was running at 2015. This is the only game that I didn't have that was on that I don't have on Itch, and I don't think it's web-based playable. It might be. Probably not anymore. We'll give it a second to load. But yeah, it's not like I'm a paragon of knowledge for game development or game jams, but what I will say is I am autistic, and my special interests change because I'm also ADHD, and I have hyper focused on game development several times over my life, and damn near every person that does game jams on a regular, or at least the content creators anyway, that do regular game jams will tell you, hey, make your game playable in the browser. It's if your engine can't, then that kind of sucks. But make your game playable in the browser to get anywhere. Analytics. Hey, I have 6 cents in my fucking wallet in this thing. Can I withdraw the funds? Yeah, I have to. Yeah. Game Jolt has or had, I don't know if they still do or not, but they had a sort of rev share setup where money made from the ads on your game, like page, got a portion of it, which was cool. I was super excited about that. But anyway, damn near everyone will tell you make it playable in the browser. Why is there such a huge disparity between 108 submissions versus 41 submissions? Is it just the time of year, maybe? Theme? This jam had some good stuff. 45. That was my first actual game jam besides the tag jam. 2020. Yeah. Pre-lockdown. What is so it's sorting by popular. So what's Tiny Travelers? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and it's time for bed. I've got work in the morning. But at least I can say I went through all of the submitted games to the game jam. Unless late submissions come in, which part of the downside of like the jam lets you submit late submissions, but I guess part of the downside is people have already played the games and they're done. Like I might come back to Bounty Bill or something at some point, or Unfortunate Fate was a pretty simple but kind of fun one, and I'll probably come back to Alien Augur and that one that I don't remember which one it was that I saved to collect. Yeah, this one, Alien Augur. So I might come back to those, but I'm probably not going to ever come back to this page again, right? Like, I'm done with this page. So really, the jam had 41 submissions, but it had 28 real submissions. Options popular. Mine's not even the most popular. It is one of the most rated, but it's not the most popular. Most karma, most rated. It's still the most rated. Least rated. I guess most karma is upvotes, which I mean that's a good sign there. Hell. And popular. Like that deserves to win the jam for me. Of all the games that I've played, which I played everything that's playable in browser in my own game, this should be the jam winner. This one's pretty good. This thing, I did play this and I did rate this, but I didn't play it on stream. So we're gonna play it on stream real quick. The aesthetic is on point. So it's a weird thing. It's sort of like a twin stick shooter platformer because you kind of jump. You've got one bullet. The presentation is on point, my guy. Like, if you aren't holding a direction, it goes into bullet time. If you're holding a direction or moving, it goes out of bullet time. And you get like a second after you click your button, that ring comes up. And if the ball hits the ring in that time frame, you can redirect it and it speeds up. But the presentation is on fucking point. I have some gripes about the gameplay, but like the presentation is good. Which I don't think I actually commented on this thing. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, the aesthetic's on point. Good. Good. Yeah, use limitation is a 3. Actually, that's a 3. Limitation is literally just death. But like, as you can see, like, very good. Half rated. Was there another one that I didn't play on stream? Fortune Smash. This is the first person that commented on my thing. I need to correct these ratings. Enjoyment, concept, fine. Presentation is fine. Use of limitation is fine. I was being overly generous. But now that I've played literally every game that's here, so this one is very simple. You either click or press the spacebar to slam a hammer down. But there's a charge up time on the hammer before it comes down, and you're smashing fortune cookies, right? The issue comes up because the charge up time is very hard to track. Like, this power gauge, right? You click the button, the power gauge starts to fill. This is a conveyor belt with the cookies go across. You have to click not when the cookie shows up, but before the cookie shows up, timing for when the power level is up. It's very difficult. Drop that down. Save rating. I don't think I played any other ones off stream because I wanted to do them all on stream and have the chance today. Versus any ratings, just make sure. All right. That's all I got. You guys.